it's fair to say are generally considered healthy.
Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Let me charge my phone, my computer, my charger. Oh damn, that was actually a fast game.
We're kicking off with
That was actually a fast game. Should I try to play Ramatra to 500? Or should I continue to play Rein?
Now let's dive into the draft.
Can I bully a Ramatra as a Rein? That is my question. Can I bully a Ramatra? Let me think. What if... Is there any way to put my mic closer to me? Okay, I think this works. I'm putting my mic in front of the pencil box. Ramatra. Ramatra, Rein. I have no idea how to play Ramatra. Well, you know what? Let me just play Rein. Screw it. Let me just go with Rein.
But that are actually ridiculously high calorie. Like, I bought this bag of trail mix a while ago. I actually bought it in a health store. I bought it in the section of the store that was specifically foods that are good for you. And all the packaging talks about is the supposed benefits. But you want to see something crazy? If I were to make my entire diet just supposedly healthy, dried fruit and nuts like this, then this would be the entire amount of food I could have in a day. That's ridiculous, isn't it? How on earth could you possibly be full? And that's assuming that I'm only drinking plain water too. So if you're trying to lose weight, the best thing that you can do is to find food that you can eat enough of so that you won't be hungry. Some of my favorites are 0% fat Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, sugar-free jelly, but to be honest, the best one is actually just fresh fruit. Because of how much water and fiber is in it, and combine multiple of these high-volume foods, you've got an entire meal that you can eat to your heart's content.
That's a weight loss meal.
How many calories is that?
250.
Not every health alternative was a hit, but the more I tried things, the more I realized what I liked, and the better I was able to turn the 300 calories that you get.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, this one hasn't been... Yeah, I think they haven't been nerfed. Let's go team, let's go.
And 3 tiny normal chocolates into things like one giant bowl of jelly trifle that I actually enjoy. As soon as I realized that I can have an entire box of really sweet, really satiating strawberries for like 65 calories, the same as you get about 6 tiny cashew nuts or 1 minuscule square of chocolate, I became obsessed with fruit. Just trying to find the freshest, juiciest, most exotic flavors of the stuff, which tasted even sweeter with the knowledge that this was actually helping me lose weight. And suddenly, anytime I ended up in another one of those situations where someone's sitting in front of me eating something that I want but I can't.
Go. What's a team? Why does everybody like to go to the right? Bye-bye. Ah, shit. I was overextended. I thought I was gonna get killed. Can you rest me? Yeah, you can rest me. Let's go, let's go. Good point, good point. Ow. Our team died it. And our Mercy couldn't see me. Let's go, let's go. No fear, no surrender. Nice. Oh shit. What a save. Nice. Oh shit. Ah shit. Ah damn, they were so close. They were so close. It's my team here, let's go. Ah shit, I thought I could kill him. That was so close. Unfortunate, but not bad. Not bad, not bad.
How? I'm thinking A, because I've started to spend most of the day actually full because of all these high volume foods I've been eating, but also B, because if I have to now, I know that I can just pop to a local store and pick up anything in this aisle that I want. This challenge also made me super aware of oil. So what's this? This is one egg, right? If I was logging my calories, it would be super easy for me to go onto my app, search for how many calories one medium egg has, 66, okay, and then tell myself that that's what I consume. But if I did that, I would actually start putting on weight instead of losing it, and I'd have absolutely no idea why. Because this egg also has 30 calories worth of oil in it too, that we use to fry it, which means A, you always have to remember to count that oil, but also B, if you actually still enjoy the taste of the egg while using less of that oil, then you can literally have up to 40% more food for the same amount of calories. It makes a huge difference. So I think volume eating needs to go on this tier list, and it needs to go on as a straight S. But it was really when I combined that concept with another concept, intermittent fasting, that the weight loss went way beyond what I thought was possible. So I've been having my last bite of food at around 6 p.m. each evening, the whole journey. But then for the second half, I've also delayed my first bite of food the next day until 12 p.m. lunchtime. So all of my eating happens within these 6 hours each day, which means, yes, I've been hungry in the mornings. I love breakfast, and I still had to keep up with all the exercise every morning, even without the food. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this was easy, but here's why I still think it's been a game changer. Intermittent.
Let's go. I think we got this. I don't think it's I think it's winnable.
The objective unlocks in 10 seconds.
Ah shit. No point, go point. Can nobody kill the Zarya? What? What? What was that? Damn, I didn't know. I thought at least 2.5 meter able to still launch. Ah! Oh, nice. Ah, shit. Mercy couldn't. I mean, Anna couldn't see me. Unfortunate.
50 seconds remaining.
I think our team couldn't kill the Zarya. Why is our team dying? Who are they dying to? Who is our team dying to? Why is the Zarya so charged? But why are they dying to? Who are they dying to? Why are they so charged up? I feel like we're playing a 5v6, right? 5v4, 6v4 right now. Why? How is Zarya so charged?
Some intense competition this round. The teams are facing off in clash.
Why is Zarya so charged?
It's time for the teams to consult their playbooks.
So charged. Who on earth keep shooting her? Team? Nobody can explain? Anybody care to explain? Stop charging Zarya. And I guess that Kiriko has been killing people. Has Kiriko been killing people? I guess she has.
The arena is ready and waiting. 20 seconds to go.
I guess this is how it is usually the beginning of the season. You get good team, you get don't know, funny team. It is what it is. I think it's their first time playing as well. First time player. Let's go, let's go. Oh damn, that's a lot of damage. Damn. Okay. Well, I think that's GG. Well. Yeah, I'm so dead.
Let's check the stats. Zero.
I think it's
to three.
GG.
You can really tell who the playmakers are.
Lightning shall strike them down.
Boom, boom.
Get ready for
Bum,
control.
bum, bum.
That means that as soon as you can eat pretty much anything and stay in a calorie deficit. It means you enjoy food like crazy. And it means when you combine it with volume eating, you will definitely feel full. So what you do have to exert a couple of hours of willpower to get through those mornings is something nice about how that's the only willpower needed. Because as soon as the food floodgates open at 12 p.m., you can be completely satiated right up until the next morning, which I think is actually a lot easier than just persistently wanting to eat more food throughout the entire day, but needing to exert consistent willpower to stop yourself. That's it. I couldn't believe the progress. I thought I was going to bottom out at like 78 kilos this challenge. I was now at 75.9, still with time to go.
Should I realize I don't? It's fine. I got this now. Da, 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 da.
This is the match point. The team needs to pull together to stay in the fight. 3, 2,
Hello, hello. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Ah, shoot, why did I stop? Ah, shoot, I thought I was able to survive that. Ah, shit. Their main is good. Okay, you know what? Kiriko is the main one. Kiriko is the main one. Damn, I just died instantly. I got stunned once and I'm dead. Oh well, it's fine. Damn! So painful. Sedu. You know what? Let me play some Genji.
But we should probably talk about the elephant in the room. The entire reason that I'm doing this fitness transformation is because of the Sidemen charity football match. So naturally, a decent chunk of my activity has also come in the form of football training.
Every single morning right now, I wake up and I face my enemy. Codes.
I spent a lot of time over the last few months kicking balls through cones, rain or shine. But let's be honest, mostly rain. I've had blisters, lots of blisters, and also a leg injury. I basically took so many shots at goal one training session that I tore my main shooting muscle. That was bad. It took me 2 weeks of rehab and having to take things painfully slow to get that back up and running again.
It's very frustrating because I've got so much pent-up energy to just go for it, but I can't.
But the best thing I did, notice a bit of a pattern here by the way, was realize that the most fun that I had playing football was just beating my friends and then turning that into a once-a-week thing I would do without fail. It started off with 5-a-side cage matches and then we progressed up to a full-on official 11-a-side, which is what the real thing's gonna be. Oh, it's better than when it started. And if you're wondering how our camera person suddenly developed the ability to fly, we actually shot all of it using an anti-gravity A1 drone, our sponsor. We literally had Drisha standing in the corner wearing these goggles. She was having the time of her life.
It's actually really fun.
Because she's seeing the live view from the drone on what looks like a 200-inch screen in front of her. She could just look wherever she wanted by moving her head, point anywhere with this controller, and then hold the trigger to fly in that direction. But here's the kicker. This thing is light enough to be flown basically anywhere without permission, and it records in 8K resolution in 360 degrees. So she didn't even have to once think, I better make sure I'm turning to face Aaron. It's all captured. And with the code Mr. Who's the Boss, this is 20% off with an extra free gift. And there's 2 other pieces.
Oh shit, Juno and Zen. This actually might be hard. Juno and Zen. Let's go. No fear, no surrender. No fear, no surrender.
Both teams have locked in their lineups, and the games can finally begin. Victory calls in the stadium.
Da da da.
Welcome to the armory. Time for the teams to gear up.
Yeah, this is so stupid. Genji. Override, whatever. I don't think I have anything. Let's go. What? What? Oh, I didn't buy the thing. That's why.
Only
60
20
nice
seconds
and
left until
increase
we kick this
quick,
round off.
quick melee damage. Okay, I'm hunting down the Ash and the Zen. Hunting down the Ash and the Zen. The Doom is going to dive with me. Let's go.
Keeping them on their toes, I see. You're capable.
The objective goes live in 10.
Ah shit, that's so close. yeah, it's actually going to be a little bit hard. I need to be aware of when I do miss. Because I don't know. I think it's because the new of the season, everybody rank is like reset. So if you are like all star top 500, you're reset back to contender.
We need to turn this around.
Don't go in, please. No, I couldn't press E. Why did I go out? Oh, actually, Almora is playing quite well.
My blade is ready to be unleashed.
Ah, I understand why it feels so weird now. I'm not used to playing Stadium in first person with Genji.
Pushing the barricade.
I was wondering, I feel like I feel so off right now. She's it. Well. Ah, shit. It's okay. At least now I know the reason why.
0 to 1. Quite the performance from these superstars. Coming up,
You did.
teams are going head to head in control. Now's the time for our teams to work out their strategies.
Thank you so much for your trust and support. Is there any?
The
What
arena
is this?
calling. Our teams have 20 seconds left.
Okay, that means I can just cool down to move around more. Let's go, let's go. Oh, it's a new map. Nice. Nah, let me just go point.
The objective's open.
Easily made man.
It's okay. Damn. Try to kill the Zen and I die by the other player. I will dive with my tank. But yeah, you know what? Never mind. I'll dive myself. I'll engage when the tank engage the other tank. Because I don't know why, but he keep engaging the other tank for some reason. Ah shit, I heard him coming. I should have known. I should have known as a Rein player. Well, somebody left. Yeah, tanker left by I don't know what reason. Damn. Oh, there's something on the right there. What is on the right? Ah shit, I didn't even see the bomb there. Didn't even see the bomb over there. They should have won this. They have all the rights to win this. We shouldn't even be here.
Surrender to my will.
Let's go. It's fine.
2-1.
That is just sad.
Some intense competition this round. Next up, it's time for Clash.
Am I not able to log in?
The teams are gearing up. Every choice is crucial. The teams have 20 seconds left to prepare for the round. You can count on me.
Hey there. Hi.
3, 2, 1.
No.
Hello there.
The objective goes live in 10. The objective is now active.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Reassembled and ready.
GG. Unfortunate.
Moving up to objective C.
Hello.
10 seconds until the objective's unlocked.
I don't get why he wants to kill me.
Dynamite.
Are they trying to play? Interesting. Oh. Okay. Sure. Sure. Sure.
And they take the round. Score 2-1. You can really tell who the playmakers are. Up next, who's ready to start the push?
Dun, 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 dun. Da 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 da
Time for the
da
team
da
to gear
da.
up.
Oh. Oh wow, Rein came back. Okay. Interesting. So maybe giving them hope wasn't a good idea. Doom is not the best, and I'm not the best as well. So there's a high. There might be a possibility where they are able to win.
20 seconds left.
Where they are able to win. Da 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 da. The absolute best. The absolute best. How do you get an American accent?
3, 2, 1. Capture the objective.
Okay.
The objective goes live in 10.
Moving on barricades. Keep the path clear.
Ah, shit, that was so close. I could have killed him.
We've got the lead.
But I don't think Juno is coming back, so I don't think they're going to win. Although they are killing us, but the advantage of us being 4v6, technically our tank is existing. Just not existing as useful as he could be. If it's a 5v5, we'll most likely be losing. Damn. This Genji is useless too. Damn.
Hunting them down.
Damn, the Tracer is actually very good.
Let's move, big guy. Over here.
Yeah, I Actually, nah, I don't have to play properly. I can just relax, chill and relax, relax.
My ultimate is ready.
The robot is in our possession.
Yeah, I think it's going to be hard for them to win.
Let's have a look at
Harder.
coming up next. Time to face off in control. It's time for the teams to consult their playbooks.
Sure.
Only 20 seconds left until we kick this round off.
You can count on me.
Let's go. Yeah, actually, I should use this as a warm up. Yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna play after this. I'm gonna go off after this. I'm gonna go do my stuff. I'm gonna go do some work. Wiki. Shit. Juno is that? Yeah, we would have 100% lost if it wasn't for the Juno. Damn. Oh shit, do I need to try? We might actually lose this. Never mind. Wait, let me focus for a while. Ah, shit. It's okay, we got the Zen. Actually, our Doom should be able to bully the Rein a lot though. He should be bullying the Rein. shit, I thought I could reflect that. Damn, they're actually capping as well. Holy. Yeah, insane. It's scary.
Enemy here.
Damn, what was that? Damn. They were so close playing 4v5. Holy. That was sad for them. Okay, bye bye everybody.
I had the best science fair experiment. Did I tell you about the one where I would like test the conductivity of different materials?
No, I don't think so.
It was my greatest grift ever. It was all 4 years. High school, same science experiment. I'd have a bulb and like a battery. And I was like, this is the conductivity of gold, and then silver and copper. And I talk about conductivity, and it would all go to 3 different light bulbs. And I was like, see how this one's kind of brighter? It was all the same wire. It was all copper from the same fucking thing that I like colored a little differently. And they're like, wow, it lights up. Holy shit. Yeah, I'll always A all the time on that one.
Well, actually, they're gonna like retroactively go back and change your grade and tell you.
I had the best science fair experiment. Did I tell you about the one where I would like test the conductivity of different
Hey USA, what's new with you? So Trump said something interesting, because he said that he's opening the Strait of Hormuz. Wait, Trump is opening the Strait of Hormuz? Seriously, that's my Strait of Hormuz. Well, he wrote this message saying that China's very happy that I'm permanently opening the Strait of Hormuz. But how can he do that? Well, he did send the US Navy to control the Strait of Hormuz, and now he's opening it. Trump even said that China agreed to not send weapons to Iran, and Trump is going to China soon, so he's gonna visit their president. And Trump said that China's president, Xi Jinping, is gonna give him a big fat hug when he sees him.
I'm here with MKBHD, and we're gonna try to steal $10,000 from his locked iPhone.
Really hope it doesn't work. Really hope it doesn't work.
I'm gonna get you to put that phone down on top of this device.
Okay.
Just put it down there.
Just put it on, like all right.
I feel like I'm a bit of a magician, but I'm like, I haven't changed anything, right?
Okay. Yeah.
It's still locked.
It's locked.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
It's just a regular payment terminal. Nothing weird about that.
Seen these.
We'll start with a little like maybe $100. No, maybe $5. Let's start something like
Yeah, five.
Start with $5.
Five sounds great. Yeah, $5.
Do you think that we can take will we be able to get this out of your phone?
I hope not, but I kind of feel like you will. Let's see.
So now I'm gonna charge $5 on this device. Your phone's still locked, right?
Yep.
I haven't done anything.
Like a David Blaine.
It's like the nerdiest David Blaine.
Yeah.
Sweet. So let's try tap. We'll go.
What just happened on my phone? Approved. Whoa. Approved. So okay, I heard something happen on my phone while you tapped this on this.
Yes. We got a little receipt for you.
Credit, verified on device, $5. So I'm gonna check my phone. Oh, I have a new $5 charge. And it's timestamped right now. I don't like that at all. So that's concerning. Oh, so my phone had to be on this thing?
Yes.
Did it have to be on this thing? Or like near it, I guess?
So the way, well, I can explain how it works, but maybe before that, $5 is not very much.
Yeah.
Do we want to try upping it a bit?
I'm
gonna enter a slightly larger amount.
Careful with that. Careful. That's a lot of zeros. Careful with that. Oh my God. Okay.
Do you think it's possible firstly? $10,000.
I mean, the limit on the card is above that. I don't know if Apple Pay will let you do that.
The question is also, are you used to spending this amount of money on this card?
Not from my phone. There's like a big screen activity. Like $10,000 purchase, I gotta be checking everything. So yeah, no, this would be unusual.
Let's see if it works. Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. We're just all we gotta do again. Put your phone locked on this device.
Locked on that device.
Yes, exactly. And okay, we're gonna start the script again. Okay.
No, just green approved.
Put that up. That is crazy.
So yeah, I'm gonna need that back.
Yeah.
For sure, I'm gonna need that back. But also, did that just? Yeah, wow, it worked.
$10,000.
All right, I believe you. I definitely believe you. How do we get this back? You do like a little Venmo or like PayPal?
Do we get it back?
Reverse the transaction? I don't even know. Do I call my company? That's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. You can keep this if you want.
Yeah.
Get it framed.
I get a receipt of the damage. I never unlocked my phone. I never put in the password. I never did what I would normally do to verify a transaction on my phone.
Yes.
It just happened to be on top of that.
So how did we do it? Well, we teamed up with two cybersecurity experts, Professors Ioana Borenu and Tom Chofia, and we went to visit them at the University of Surrey, where they ran us through a unique hack that they developed to bypass a phone's lock screen and to drain funds from inside its mobile wallet.
Without unlocking my phone is the real magic part. That's crazy.
And the craziest thing of all is that this hack was made public back in 2021. So people have known that it's possible to take money from locked phones in this way for 5 years. So what kind of amounts does this?
The only limit is how much someone has in their bank account.
Yet the loophole still hasn't been fixed. So how does it work? Well, whenever you use Tap to Pay, your phone and the reader exchange information about the transaction. But they send this information through the air by a shared magnetic field. So we can intercept the communication and alter it. All we need to do is to insert our own devices in between the phone and the reader. First, we tap Marquez's phone against this. It's an NFC device called the Proxmark. To Marquez's phone, the Proxmark looks like a typical card reader, so it happily sends over its transaction data. That Proxmark then sends that data straight to our laptop, where we run a Python script to modify it. Next, the laptop sends the data to our burner phone, which I tap on the actual card reader. So the reader in my phone looks just like Marquez's. So both Marquez's phone and the card reader think they're talking directly to each other, when in fact all their communication goes through our series of devices. This is a classic man-in-the-middle attack. Now, getting in the middle to intercept the data is actually the easy part. The hard part is what you need to do to that data to trick the phone and the reader into authorizing the transaction. See, to actually steal money using this attack, you have to get past 3 layers of defense on both systems. And to do that, we have to tell 3 lies. 2 to the phone and 1 to the reader. So the first layer of defense is the simplest. The phone is locked. And in an ordinary transaction, you have to unlock your phone to pay. But this is no ordinary transaction. So, if you ever go to the subway, there's a feature that Apple's created where, when you walk through, they don't want a bunch of people lining up and having to unlock their face and you're wearing a coat and glasses and stuff.
Express transit mode.
Apple introduced Express Transit Mode in 2019 to let you make transit transactions without having to unlock your phone. The way this works is that the payment terminals on the subway or on the bus broadcast a message that identifies them as a transit terminal. Then when you tap your phone to pay, it looks for whatever card is in the transit slot of its mobile wallet, and it pays without needing to unlock. This is super convenient, but we can also abuse it.
We found out how this worked by going to London Underground with our laptops and our equipment and actually scanning the signals and seeing what the gate was saying to the phone. And that's how we discovered this code the gate send, which unlocked the phone.
We use the Proxmark to broadcast that same code, which fools Marquez's phone into thinking that it's a transit reader. So when we tap Marquez's phone against the Proxmark, it's now expecting to receive another message with the details about the transit transaction. Here's what that message would typically look like in binary code. Each of these bits carries important information about the transaction. Now, the important part of this message for us is this bit. An authentic transit transaction would have a 1 right here. This tells the phone that the reader may be offline, like if it's underground on the subway, in which case the phone would need to send an extra layer of authentication. So when Marquez's phone receives the transaction request from what it thinks is a transit reader, it's going to be expecting that value to be set to 1. But in reality, the device sending the request is our retail reader. And this reader is online, which means that bit is currently set to 0. Therefore, to trick the phone into accepting the transaction, we intercept the message from the reader, pass it through our computer, and we change that 0 to a 1. So by the time the message gets to Marquez's phone, it looks like a transit transaction. as this communicates through our computer, we're convincing the phone that it is in fact talking to a transit terminal. But now there's a second line of defense we need to break. With this first lie, we bypass the need to unlock the phone, and we can now trick it into making small payments of a few dollars, kind of you'd expect on a subway. But if we suddenly went and asked the phone for $10,000, well, its guard would go way back up. After all, it's pretty unusual for a transit reader to ask for such a large amount of money. So this activates a second layer of defense, customer verification. On contactless payments like this, there are two categories of transaction. We got high value and low value. Any transaction that's classified as high value requires additional verification from the customer. For example, in the UK, most banks require a PIN or fingerprint or facial recognition for any transaction over £100. So for us to get this $10,000 payment through without customer verification, we need to trick the phone into thinking that $10,000 is in fact a low value transaction. And that's actually surprisingly simple. That's because to determine whether the transaction is high value, Marquez's phone doesn't actually look at the numerical value of $10,000. It just looks at another single bit of information in the transaction data. A 1 here means high value, and 0 means low. The reason for this is that the boundary between high and low value varies from country to country. And of course, different countries operate in different currencies. So a simple label allows the flexibility to deal with these variations, and it allows the limits to be changed without the banks needing to issue new cards. So all we need to do is intercept the message from the reader, flip that bit to a 0, and then the phone will believe that this transaction is low value, even though it's for $10,000. Then when the phone receives our request for a $10,000 transaction, it doesn't ask for customer verification. It just goes ahead and authorizes the transaction. Now, you might be asking, why is this data so easy to tamper with? We'll get to that in just a minute, but we have one final security check to overcome. See, with these first two lies, we bypassed unlocking the phone and then tricked it into making a high-value transaction without asking for verification. So the phone is fully convinced and it's ready to make the payment, but we still need to convince the reader that the transaction is valid. And this is where our third lie comes in. When Marquez's phone replies, it says it's approved the $10,000 transaction, but it also says that it hasn't asked for customer verification. No PIN, no fingerprint, no facial recognition. But if the reader sees this, it'll reject the transaction because it knows that the $10,000 payment it originally asked for is high value and should therefore require customer verification. So now we need to trick the reader into thinking that the customer has verified the payment. So we intercept the response from Marquez's phone and look for the bit of information that says customer verification hasn't been done. Then we change it to say that the payment has been verified by flipping this 0 to a 1. Now the reader's happy. It forwards the information onto the bank, and the bank authorizes the payment. After all, it sees a transaction that's been verified by the customer on their device.
Green, approved.
That is crazy.
Verified on device? Yeah, verified.
You didn't verify.
Right.
So why isn't all this information encrypted? That would make it impossible to secretly tamper with. Well, the way the phone and reader communicate has to be compatible with thousands of different devices, which would be impossible to update all in one go. So for that reason, the information we've looked at so far is just sent across unencrypted. Even still, phones, readers, and banks all have checks in place to make sure an attack like this can't happen. And normally it can't, except if you happen to use a specific type of phone and a specific type of card, because when you combine them in this particular scenario, they create a loophole. So our hack relied on a specific phone and credit card combination. We also use a sophisticated method developed by cybersecurity experts. But hackers or scammers online, well, they don't need to be that smart. Often they can just buy information to target you. When I started working at Veritasium, I was on a work trip to go meet Derek for the first time, and I got an email from somebody who was saying he was Derek asking for my phone number. That made a ton of sense. I was leaving the airport, so I just responded by sending my phone number. I immediately was like, wait, let me look at that. I checked the email. So which combination of card and phone make this hack possible? Firstly, the phone has to be an iPhone. As we saw earlier, when an iPhone is deciding whether to ask for customer verification, it doesn't look at the numerical value of the transaction. It only looks at the high value or low value label provided by the reader. But other phones don't work that way. For example, when a Samsung phone goes into transit mode, it doesn't rely on this low value label from the reader. It looks at the actual numerical value of the transaction, and it only accepts payment of $0. Then it relies on the transport provider to count up all the times you've used the subway, and then to send you a bill at the end of the day. So if a Samsung phone saw a transit terminal trying to charge you $10,000 for a single tap, it would immediately reject it. But it's not just Apple's transit mode that makes this hack possible. You've got to have one specific type of card in the transit slot.
It was truly a design feature that was introduced by the way you mixed Apple and Visa.
And the reason that this works with a Visa card, but wouldn't, let's say, a MasterCard, comes down to the different processes they use to verify transactions. So what is it about Visa's verification process that makes this hack possible? In a previous video, we saw that any card transaction relies on a secret cryptographic key shared by the card and the bank. When you tap the card or phone onto a reader, the reader sends across a long string of transaction details. The card then applies its secret key to garble that message into a unique code for the transaction. The card sends this to the reader, which the reader forwards onto the bank, along with the raw transaction details. The bank then applies its own secret key to the raw data as well, and if the output matches the one from the card, the bank authorizes the transaction. This is called symmetric cryptography, since the card and the bank use the same secret key. And this step is required in all transactions, no matter whether you have a Visa, MasterCard, or something else. But there's actually another layer of security, which MasterCard uses in all of its transactions, but in this particular case, Visa doesn't. This layer of security is not between the card and the bank, but between the card and the reader. And it's at this step where MasterCard thwarts our attack. The second step relies on asymmetric cryptography, so-called because it uses two different keys, a private key for the card and a public key for the reader. It starts with the reader sending across the transaction details to the card, just like before. The card then uses its private key to garble that message into another long string of digits. This is the card's digital signature for the transaction. The card sends the signature back to the reader, along with the public key, which the reader then uses to verify that the signature came from that specific card for this specific transaction. To illustrate how this works, let's consider a simple example. The private key and public key both have two components. N is a shared number, in this case, let's say 55. D is the card's private number, let's say 7. And E is the public number, let's say 3. Now, when the reader sends across the raw transaction data, it represents it as one long number. But for simplicity, we'll use a much smaller one, let's say 2. To sign for the transaction, the card or the phone raises the transaction number, in this case 2, to the power of its private number, so we get 128. And then it divides this by the shared number, 128 over 55, which leaves a remainder of 18. And this is the card's signature, 18, which it sends on to the reader. Now, the reader needs to know whether the transaction is valid. So it takes the card's signature and raises it to the power of the public number. Then it takes the remainder when you divide by the shared number, 55. And you get 2. This matches the original transaction data the reader sent to the card. The reason this works is that the private and public numbers are specifically chosen, so that when combined with the shared number, the public key effectively reverses the operation of the private key. And this allows the reader to verify that the card signature is valid, without ever having seen its private number. This is based on a type of cryptography called RSA. In reality, the numbers involved are much larger. But that makes it incredibly secure, because that makes it virtually impossible to reverse engineer the card's private key. And it also means that even a one-digit change in the transaction data will produce a different result when the reader checks the phone's signature, in which case the reader won't approve the transaction. This is a problem because we've modified the data. The reader's expecting a signature for a high-value retail transaction, but we intercepted the communication, so the phone's signature is actually for low-value transit transaction. This wouldn't pass the asymmetric signature check. But while MasterCard always requires this asymmetric verification, which would spot our hack, Visa doesn't. They only require this signature in certain situations, like when the reader's offline. For example, when you're underground with no signal, there's no way for the reader to communicate with the bank for that first layer of symmetric cryptography, at least not until it comes back online. So during our attack, we make sure the reader is online the whole time. That way, it doesn't bother using the asymmetric layer of security, which contains the signature that would unravel our lives. The funny thing is, we trick the phone into thinking it's interacting with the transit reader. And transit transactions are one of those times where Visa does require the asymmetric signature, since the reader could be underground on the subway, and therefore offline. So the phone actually does send across its signature to the reader, but the reader doesn't check it, because in reality, the reader is online. So instead, it just relies on that first layer of security with the bank. Even though, if it did check the phone signature, it would have all the evidence it needed to stop the hack.
So yeah, it makes sense that it's that sophisticated because it shouldn't be that easy, but that still seemed way too easy.
And Marquez was not the only victim. I thought it was only fair that I first try it out on myself.
Yeah, your souvenir from the UK from Tom and me.
Oh, what a lovely receipt for this theft.
And then I got another victim with a bit of a bigger budget.
Our channel has a CFO basically who lives very nearby. What we're doing is we're setting it to be your transit card. Okay. So that means that if you're in London, you have to use it too. It'll take money from this card. Something like that. How you feel about that?
Oh my goodness me. Oh my God.
There you go.
We just didn't meet for a drink. That's what, that was the agreement.
In the real world, say you had your phone in your pocket. I would walk by you doing this, and Tom would have this in the shop and pay.
The easiest way for this to actually be a crime would be a stolen iPhone. Sure. And then someone goes and spends thousands of pounds.
So yeah, you can buy a car with it. Yeah, theoretically, geez.
Yeah. I guess from your perspective, you've revealed all this information publicly. You're telling us, we're walking through it in great detail. How do we stop people from using this for, or can we stop people? Like, whose responsibility is it to stop this?
Oh, whose responsibility is an interesting question. Yeah. But you can stop it by turning transit mode off.
Or not turn it off and not have a Visa card in transit mode on an Apple.
Yeah. And you do need to be careful, because as soon as you have a suitable card in your Apple Wallet, Express Transit Mode is turned on by default. This hack was first made public way back in 2021, after the professors had informed Apple and Visa privately. And to get to the bottom of why it's still possible, we reached out to Apple, and they didn't agree to an interview. But here's what they said. This is a concern with the Visa system, that Visa does not believe this kind of fraud is likely to take place in the real world. Visa has made it clear that their cardholders are protected by Visa's zero liability policy. This is exactly the same as their position when the hack was first made public back in 2021. So it seems like Apple are basically saying, well, this is a Visa problem. So we went and asked Visa what they thought.
I think this specific vulnerability is likely within a controlled setting, very unlikely from a scaled real-world setting. And then the last point is from a consumer perspective, is that in the cases where this is successful, they have the ability to dispute this transaction and get their refund returns on.
I think that's fair. You're saying it's not entirely scalable, and then even if it does happen, we'll give you your money back. Like, that's a great stance. I still think, though, a lot of people, and I think our audience would really want to hear that you're actually making the technical changes to stop this from ever happening again.
Is when you think about it from a scale perspective, and whether the network level defenses that we have are effective in making sure that this type of vulnerability is isolated, we believe it is effective. Because if it wasn't, you would hear a lot more data about how this is an issue, and it simply isn't. The point that I'm making is that you're never going to be able to completely eradicate any specific type of fraud, because it's going to exist, right? Yes. What I'm saying is that we have the right detections in place to ensure that this type of fraud is not endemic.
Would it not be even better to just say this type of fraud is not possible? Why not just say it's not probable? Why not just totally get rid of it by implementing an actual technical change?
If you think about, for every $100 of spend that occurs on card payments, 10 cents of that is loss to fraud. So every $100 is 10 cents. If you look at in-person transactions, which is what this topic is really much more related to, that number goes down to 2 cents for every $100 of fraud that's being made.
So I've been thinking about this hack, and it reminds me a lot about people who are afraid of flying. Statistically, you're a lot more likely to crash on the drive to the airport than you are in the air. So I do understand Visa's argument generally. Compared to other kinds of fraud, this is just a drop in the ocean. But airlines don't accept a small number of crashes each year as an inevitable cost of doing business. No, anytime there's a crash, they analyze it meticulously, and they do everything in their power to make sure that it's never going to happen again. Visa says that they'll get you your money back, and that's great. But you've still got to notice the charge, dispute it, and then wait. Imagine waking up to see $10,000 gone from your account. That's money for rent, insurance, car payment, or a medical bill. Even if the refund does come, the stress before is going to be very real. So for me, the question is whether just saying they're going to refund it after the fact is good enough, or when a system touches the lives of so many people, should we expect better? One last thing. We've been nominated for 2 Webby Awards. One for our video about the dangers of forever chemicals. That's been nominated for Best Long-Form Video. The other one is about American football, and we did it with Tom Brady. That's been nominated for Best Creator-to-Creator Collaboration. The thing is, when I checked last, we were 2nd place in voting for both of them. So if you want to help us out, you can go to the Webby website and vote for us up till April 16th. So if you do...
Oh, yeah, way back. Oh, he touched me. I'm gonna wait past you.
Oh my goodness. How have you scored that? How have you scored that?
Nice shot.
Okay, so there's a group of players who, for the past year, have been working on a brand new game mode called Curveball. Their biggest inspiration? The World Cup. They wanted to replicate that feeling of scoring iconic top corner shots, and most importantly, demolitions have real consequences and cause actual penalties now. So today, I'm going to be playing the #1 team dedicated to this unique game mode and see what a pro curveball team looks like. So here's Breezy, Tox, and myself in a best of 5 against the best this game mode has to offer.
Wait, yeah, okay, we're getting into it. Tox? Yep.
Oh, damn, wait, I don't have boost. Oh my god,
that's
Whoa,
big.
Bro, actually, someone's like, what the?
Yeah, straight.
130, bro. I feel like you don't save that, bro. You don't save that. From here, even. Wait, no jump, no flip.
Oh my god! What? Fingertip! Fingertips.
Alright, come on, boys, let's go. Let's do this.
Alright, let's go.
What car are they using?
Low-key, it might be better to use breakout, because like you can get more height on the ball.
Oh, wait. You're so right.
Yeah. They're playing Fennec. Yeah, all of them are playing Fennec. Maybe we trolled.
Wait, they're up, they're up. Do not demo. Yeah, do not demo.
Yeah, I'm scared, bro. My brain is like, demo.
Wait, I got touched, that's for sure. I'm up.
Wait, oh.
Let's go, bang it.
Wait, boom it.
No way! No
you
way!
You got destroyed.
Yeah, he just like landed next to the ball perfectly. What is that? What is that?
The first goal here coming inside for 32 as we do start off a very interesting game as mentioned. 4 minutes still remaining. And like I said, there are some different changes.
That's how much left now.
Wait, that's
Oh my god.
Oh
Okay.
my god, what? I can't save that much.
Yeah, these guys are sweaty.
Wait, they're not even.
Get a job.
Wait, but the thing is, like, it's not even powerful shots. Like, that was so easy to hit, right?
Yeah, they just played it. I need to get used to the size of the ball. That's the main thing.
Let's go. Wait, go for it, go for it. Actually, not though.
Oh, no. Oh my god, almost just demoed.
One more.
Wait, double.
Oh, nice. Oh, wait, I'm back.
I'll demo. Wait, I almost demoed.
Wait, you got it.
Oh. Okay, that's you, Tox. I'm up.
What's he gonna do? Gee, I got it.
Oh, nice.
Jesus Christ. He misses.
Nice.
I got it.
Nice.
Big shots. Did I miss? Oh, he's nervous. No.
Got him up.
What happened?
No, I demoed him, right?
Oh, demo.
Oh, and that's a foul. That is a foul. There is a demo. It's time to call on.
I don't even know where we wait.
What's happening?
Where did we wait?
I don't know either.
Wait,
I'm just gonna wait behind the goal. So.
Got it? Oh, he
Nice.
missed.
Okay, continue.
Oh, he missed.
Oh, yeah, breezy.
He one touch forward. He misses as well.
He's kind
That's
of
good.
awkward.
That's
He
good.
missed. Where?
Yeah.
Oh,
miss.
open the gun. Oh, he's there. Free!
No.
Oh,
The physics of this game means that sometimes the ball can be as equally as unpredictable no matter how experienced you might be.
He missed.
I'm up. I got bumped.
That's illegal, bro.
Yeah, legal bump. That's yellow card, bro. Wait, you got it? Why is
Wait,
it
he's
so
gonna
fast?
bang. He's gonna bang. Where's this going?
I'm not in
They
goal.
going to you?
Yeah, he's there.
Oh
okay,
my, he's there.
Okay,
that's
boys,
sweet.
we know how to play now. We needed this
Okay,
warm up. We needed this warm up.
Yeah, it's a warm-up game. I'll back it.
Get a touch. Oh wait.
I guess clear.
Yeah.
Wait, that's good.
I got it.
You to you.
Got it?
Got?
Yeah, try.
Oh,
Yeah, I
no.
got it.
Shit.
I'm up. I think I have it.
Oh.
Jesus. Get back left. Go on.
No!
No,
That's shit.
crazy.
Right, let me
was
save it. I'll
unlucky.
save it.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Okay, if you save though. Okay, cover pass
Yeah,
is
cover
Tox.
pass. Cover pass.
You too.
Yeah,
You too.
cover
You
pass.
too.
If they touch it. Okay, shoot.
I got it.
Nice.
Good D. One more breezy. I'm getting bumped.
Oh,
I
you got-
touch it.
Oh!
You fake him. Wait, go on. Touch it again. Wall. Wait, let me try.
Oh, way back.
Oh, hit that to me. Hit that to me.
I bumped him. I bumped him. Wait, past you.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness.
How have you scored that? How have you scored that?
Now a lot of demos have been done ever since the last time. There's a bump goal. Oh, that's it.
What happens if you shot demoed and it goes in? I guess it doesn't count, does it?
Oh, it's like the Haaland situation. So was like.
Crazy. Yeah, literally like that. Nice. I'm waiting in now.
Let's try again. Can't.
No, I can't. No.
One up.
He's up.
One up.
Trying to get a middle somehow. Yep, over him.
I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
last-
He's there.
last-
He's there.
last-
He's there.
yeah. I'm gonna try to get back.
He's going.
I'll try to bump him. I bumped him.
Oh, nice.
Wait,
Bump.
time. I'll get middle.
Oh!
You beat.
Forward.
You beat. Yeah,
Wait,
mercy time.
To you.
Middle,
To you.
middle,
To you.
Yup.
Nope.
Ain't
Oh.
no way.
I have everything. Wait, get it forward. I'm middle.
No! No!
Let me touch it. Bounce out for you guys.
I'll try.
You beat.
I'll
I
try.
bump one. Okay, nice.
I got a guy running
hell?
a weapon. Okay.
Got it. Oh,
Nice
Nice.
save. Oh my god.
we just gotta stop pre-jumping, bro. Just shoot. Oh,
Dude.
wait.
No,
nice.
that's good. That's good.
He's up.
Oh, yeah, then I can't.
Wait,
Try
I'll
to get a
bang,
touch. I'm up.
Wait. Time.
You
Oh,
got
he's
it.
up
You
now.
got it. You
Where's
got
the
it.
ball going, bro?
Bro, I want to get demoed so bad right now.
Wait.
I'm gonna shoot. Oh, you own goal.
Ah.
Watch out, he's passing middle. I'll pre-jump the pass.
Oh,
Not in.
missed
Not
it.
in.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
it's a
shit.
shot.
Oh, no.
Wait.
Oh.
No!
Close.
Right. I'll try
Unbelievable,
back.
man.
Yeah, get
Back. Wait!
You, Mercy, open.
Yes!
Finally,
on.
bro. Oh,
Winnable.
If you follow up too much power on that one, though, gonna send it through to the corner. Breezy, one last second touch. Mercy, shot.
Wait, that's
Winnable.
over their net. Wait, how did you read that?
Oh my god, bro.
That's
That was
crazy. That's
Come on,
actually
now,
so
lock in.
clutch.
We got
Right,
this.
do it,
We need
we'll
this
do
win,
it,
bro.
we'll do
We need this win. You got it? Wait, 0 seconds then. Let's
I
go.
don't know what he's doing.
I'm up. I have it. Wait, across the map.
Oh my
Wait,
god!
Please.
Oh my god! No!
Oh, okay, it's penalty shootout then. Okay, pause. So, in this game mode, there is no overtime. It goes straight into a penalty shootout, World Cup style. So, each of us are gonna take one shot and defend one shot to see who wins this match.
And we're gonna be forcing the first ever overtime into penalty shootouts.
Breezy?
Talk.
You have
Yeah,
confidence or you want to do?
I have confidence, dude.
Okay.
So ass.
Okay, boys, we gotta cover
Okay.
passes. But they're just shooting.
That's off.
Right.
Let's go.
I don't think they can pass on a penalty shootout.
Wait, I need speed for this though. Wait, I don't need speed, right?
I don't know.
Wait.
Nah.
Yeah, I skydived. I skydived.
It's alright, as long as we save.
Fuck.
Go on, man.
Let's get this, boys. Cover. Still cover. I don't know.
No, it's fine, it's fine. You got it.
Ah.
No, unlucky.
Is it Mercy shooting?
Yeah, it should
Yeah,
be.
it's Mercy shooting now.
Let's go, Mercy. Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go. No pressure, no pressure. You got it.
Why is it going outside? I don't understand.
Nah, it's fine. We actually played well that game. I mean, you had better plays the second game. I'm looking.
No, seriously.
Yeah, they get reverse swept, bro.
Let me lock in. Let me lock in. Let me go flow state.
Alright, let's go. I'm middle.
Big booms. Big
Yeah,
booms.
yeah, come on.
Breezy, time. There's no one up, bro. There's no one up. Oh my god,
Wait.
Mercy. Wait, no way.
Wait, repeat.
Double.
Double. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, Breezy.
I don't think we scored it.
Nice.
Out.
Okay.
You got it again?
Wait, double commit. Oh
my
my
God.
god. What was that shot, bro? Why is that so fast? Like.
Oh, nice. Good save, Dogs.
I'm a
clutch.
Yeah, get it.
That's in.
Oh, nice. Go on, Dogs. Go on,
Wait,
Dogs.
from safe to back. Oh. Wait, he blocked me.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you better go there, bro.
I'll go next.
Yeah, I get that. Nice.
That's in. That's in. That's actually. Wait, score it.
Wait,
Fake it.
might be
Fake
in.
it.
It might be in.
Damn.
Oh, yeah,
I was trying to bump him without demoing him.
I'm up.
Yeah, score
Bump
it.
the keeper. Bump keeper.
Bang.
No.
Middle. Come on, we're locked in. We're locked in. Keep it up.
No end product.
Yeah, score it, Brizzy.
Open.
Let's go.
Come on.
Get him out of there.
Boom.
Bro, these guys are ass, bro. I'm not gonna lie. These guys are ass, bro.
Oh, I got it.
Someone has that, right? Someone has that.
Okay, all you.
No, go.
It's fine.
Well, I'm kissing the ground. Watch out.
I got it.
Oh wait.
Oh,
is that
it's
it?
Big
Yeah.
Let's go, Breezy.
I'm
Come on.
leading, boys. Let's go. Now we can park it. Now we can actually park it.
I'm up.
Okay, all up.
Oh, I'm locked in for this. I'm locked in.
Same.
Wait,
We
Breezy
can technically just like park the bus.
He doesn't have boost. He's pranking you.
Bro, he still gets it around me, bro. He still gets
Oh,
it
because
around
of the
me.
charge. Nah, it's because of the charge, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think he has 0. Yeah, look, he got the charge, bro. Yeah, do middle. You got it.
Fair,
Lock
fair,
him, Mercy. Come on now.
Blocking.
One more. I'm there.
Yeah.
Wait,
Actually. Fake.
Wait, it's on
fake.
target.
Oh.
Breezy,
back.
you next.
He missed.
Yeah, I got it.
You got that right? Oh,
Nice.
big defense.
I get his wall touch.
Yeah, go again.
I'll bump.
I'm
I bumped.
It's in.
Let's go.
Hat trick.
Looks like the strategy from the non-CBA pros is finally starting to set in here. That's an angle again for Brain. See, it's gonna roll in.
I'm there.
Nice.
Oh, yes, pass
Got it.
I'm up.
Oh, hell no.
Oh,
Easy save.
You are
I'm
insane.
on back. He's gonna shoot. Alright,
Yeah, it's not in, bro. He has
Okay.
no aura, bro. No aura. Get that out.
No sauce.
No. Wait, go on. Oh.
That's fine. You can't score.
I'm there. I'm ready for this. Trained all my life. I own goal.
Oh no. No.
I thought I was for a second.
We can keep it in the back of our heart, bro. We can keep
Why
it in
did
the back.
you jumped over me to take it from me, Tox? What the
Bro, he was beating you. What do you mean?
Unreal. Oh yeah.
That's
Wait,
fine,
watch
wait,
out.
Bumped him.
Nice.
Yeah, lock in.
Game, surely.
Lock in.
Yes.
Yep.
Game.
Don't demo, please, for love of God, don't demo.
Just block it. Just block it. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Come on.
Reverse has been coming.
Go. Fake.
I'm actually following. Wait, nice. I got it.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
up.
no demo.
He pangs.
Yeah.
I'm up.
Come on,
Oh,
lock in
yeah,
again.
nice
Lock in again.
touch.
Come on.
Yeah, good pop. Back to you.
Nice.
Nice.
You got Tox.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
He's
Oh,
there.
hell.
Oh, he's up.
Not
Whoa, I
it.
almost demoed him in the air.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go right away. Let them go first. Touch it, yeah? I'm up.
Woo!
Oh, he has it. I'm gonna try to bump him away. I bumped him off, eh?
Nice.
Where's he? Touch it once.
Backflip. What the hell?
Wait, that's a shot.
Oh, watch out.
Bait now, sending it through. That's an awkward angle. That's gonna be a save. Maybe. Oh, Mercy couldn't get it in time. This is why.
Oh, I think it's
Oh, no. Bro, they're doubling from my
It curved
controller.
away. It curved away, man.
Yeah, he shot it like straight and it just curled so far left.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Holy
Look
shit.
at this.
Down to you.
You got
Try to get a touch
Breezy. Nice.
Oh,
You Tox.
yeah.
Feed him.
Oh,
Unlucky.
nice.
Oh, shit.
Cut away. Wait, we have it still?
Oh, my God.
Oh,
What a save. What a
Touch it,
save.
Thank you.
Not enough.
Come on.
What a save. That's actually unbelievable.
I'm up.
You can't play the
Out
game.
forward. I got his.
Time.
Yeah, I'm up.
Wait.
Yeah, bump.
Above him slowly.
No way.
Yeah! Look at that.
Crazy.
Let's go.
That was satanic, bro. That was satanic.
Yeah, you bumped both of them.
It's a rumble.
Literally, bro.
Wait, actually let them go, bro. They're panicking. They have no
Yeah.
power. Look at them. Let me try.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Wait.
Passer wide. Off that wrap. That's maybe an angle there for Mercy. Secures another goal. What a pass he sent.
Oh.
Open.
All right.
L.
Pull that shit.
I just don't want to demo him.
I'm up.
He's up.
I beat.
Wait.
Whoa!
Wait.
Wow.
Guys, we're actually insane. What is going on?
Okay, not worse.
Go on. That's easy.
Nice. Wait, open. Counter.
Yeah,
Yup.
score it.
Oh, passing play?
Boom!
Bro, nah.
They're
these are
panicking.
the times-
They're panicking
Bro, they're
now.
shit. They're actually no chance.
Stop talks, bro.
No chance, bro. No chance. Get him out here. Get him out here.
I'm gonna demo him.
For evolving, if you're bro.
Alright, I'll save it too. I'll save it too.
Nah, let's do double keeper, bro. They do nothing.
Yeah. Hey, cover passes. Team.
I'm covering the goal. Nah, we gotta cover that, bro. We got this.
Why were there 2 goalies? That's not allowed.
It's fine, bro. What are they gonna do? Give us a yellow card, bro? We won. But try to hit it into me, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna delay a bit. No!
Well, what do you do there? Like, it's just a kickoff.
You want to be in that, Vatsy?
Okay, I'll be in goal.
Wait, get rebound though.
Alright,
Get
he's got
rebound. Can I stay up here?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Wait. Oh, hell no.
Oh.
Wait, that's it.
Kickoff shots.
Not it.
Oh my god. Okay.
I think an opponent. I'm not. No, bro, he just stood next.
No.
Put me in there, bro. Put me in there. We're doing kind of. By the way, when he touches it right away, we can instantly go because that's
Yeah,
done
yeah.
with the penalty.
Yeah,
If they do a passing play, push out right away.
Okay.
Okay, that's an easy save.
Nice.
Now.
I'm up.
Go on,
I
big
can,
plays,
I
big plays,
can.
Wait, you beat him. He missed.
Is that it?
No, I'm
You
up.
got
I'm
it.
up.
You got it. Don't
No,
panic.
I got
Don't
it.
panic.
I bumped him, I
Easy.
bumped him. Get it
I'm
done?
keeping it. I'm keeping
Nice
it.
middle.
Go, go.
No.
Yeah, not really.
Wait, he can't score. I get the pass.
Oh, I'm dead. Let's go.
Wait, yes.
Okay.
Let's get it.
Go on, talk.
Hype me up.
We can
hype me up.
stand anywhere
Let's get
but in their half.
Let's go.
Is what they said.
You can just shoot. I say you just shoot it. I say
Wait,
go for it.
push forward now. Drive forward. I'm not gonna pass. I'm gonna shoot. Wait.
Oh, there it is. He just played for a pen. Wait, middle.
Pass the middle. I'll go up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
Talks.
nice. What?
Nah, bro.
What?
Unbelievable.
You gotta be
That's a
better.
me pass.
No.
You got it?
Wait.
Middle?
Oh, free.
Oh
my god, that's insane.
come into me and
Oh
get
my
talks.
God.
Guys. What do you mean talks, brother? It's suicidal. What the hell?
Get in there, get in there, get in there. Okay.
Get ready for the pass. Like, cover pass, bro.
Yeah.
Easy
Nice.
saves. Easy saves. Way
I'm in
too
there.
easy.
All good.
Well, that's good. Hello.
I waited too long.
Uh-oh.
I'm up.
Okay, it's not.
Not in. Oh, my god.
wow.
Oh no. Wait, time.
No, I wait.
Not in.
No!
Okay, I'm not double. I'm not going double now.
Wait,
Nice. Oh, you talks.
Down.
You beat him. You beat him.
Yeah, I can't score. Got a touch though.
No!
Wait, he's
Why
awkward.
is he running
Wait,
into me?
you.
I
No.
swear he got into me.
I'm not allowed to save it, but I think they're passing this time. You got it.
Yeah, I was.
All good.
What is it?
All good.
Come on.
Yeah. I'll be back.
I have no boost, but okay.
Oh, yeah?
You?
Yeah, you can.
Over? Wait, he blocked me somehow.
Need
Watch
to
out, he's
again.
there. Oh no.
Wow.
This small ball is like the only thing throwing me off. Every time I like barely miss it because I think it's bigger than it is.
Oh, okay.
I'll try.
Yeah,
I
take
got
it,
the
take it,
boost.
take
I'm
it.
waiting now.
Uh-oh. Not in, right? Oh, no, not in.
Oh my god.
Wait, get it forward.
Nice.
Up.
Pinch.
Why is it spinning backwards?
I have no idea.
Watch out. Oh, wait, go on, yeah. Get a touch.
I bumped one.
Chase it.
Yeah, one touch. I'll follow. Wait, go on, Mercy.
I'm up.
What, middle?
It's not in.
To you.
Nice. Wait.
Do it.
Nah, he's there.
Oh, he's there as
Watch
well.
out. Yeah, watch out.
Touch
Wait,
again.
touch it, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, what a
Nice
touch. Go on.
Easy touch.
Out.
No.
Oh
It's
my
like playing
god.
hoop. It's like playing hoop, mate.
Bro, where's that going?
Look at him.
How's he reading this shit?
Random balance generator, bro. You got it?
I wonder how many hours there.
Oh, yeah, bumped one.
Middle. Go on.
Wait, that's
Go on.
That's a dime.
Yes.
Oh, let's get it.
All right.
Nice.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Penalty.
I'm dead.
Yes.
14 seconds.
Yes.
Correct?
Oh, okay.
Wait, bro, it's 15 seconds though.
Talks. You shoot. Go.
Wait,
No.
Wait, hold on.
Wait.
Yeah, get it. Come on now, give me that assist. Oh my.
Okay, take that.
2 goals, you take.
Oh my god, that was so fun.
We avoided suspension there, yeah.
It was hard to get into, but honestly, like once we got in there, it was really fun. And yeah, shout out to the curveball community. If this is something you want to try for yourself, definitely check out their Discord. They
You ever just run out of apps on Inferno and just gotten absolutely destroyed? Thanks to this recent change that Valve just made, that's not going to happen, and I'm going to show you why. One of the biggest changes to Inferno in CS2 is that you can now molly pit, which is one of the biggest, best power positions in the game, from apps. All you're going to do is walk in the center between this pillar and this railing thing right here, and then you see this sort of barbed wire. You're just going to simple left click. What this does is let you molly pit from apps without exposing yourself to the rest of the bomb site. From the exact same spot, you're going to left and right click at the same barbed wire a smoke. What this is going to be a lurk smoke that allows T's to pop safely out of apps down into pit. So from the same spot, you're gonna crouch, you're gonna aim right basically just at the top of this white thing right here. First flash, second flash. Altogether, this is gonna give you a nice, aggressive, concealed Halls pop that's
I'm about to have you crucified, yeah. Oh my god. No way. You're lying.
Turn it. Turn it around. Now. This is not. I'm not asking for a favor. You have to turn it around.
Back on the inventory.
No reaction? Hey!
I'm about to have you crucified.
I guess he was the true heir to the throne. I guess he was the true.
Did you see the Claude code leak? Oh, I'm sure Anthropic's gonna get it taken down soon. No, actually, a couple people found a workaround so they could keep up a version of the code. What do you mean? It's called a clean room rewrite. Basically,
Not two.
Who's the pro on our team? What the?
Me! JC, me!
You're not pro in Apex?
I'm a predator!
Wait, what?
Two-time back-to-back Apex Predator season 3.
Oh, it's a rank! Oh my god!
There can be one pro player.
was designing this 3D printable version of Hangman, there was a problem that made it almost not work.
I wanted the man to fall automatically when you added his last leg.
But the magnets that held him together were either too strong and he wouldn't drop, or too weak and he would drop too early. To fix this, I put the magnets inside of a screw in his head so you can raise and lower the magnets to calibrate the strength. And now he drops exactly when he's supposed to. When I
have a really dumb question. How many screen protectors can you put on a phone before the screens?
Does shopping at Costco really save you money?
Let me show you something crazy. Kirkland batteries, they're Duracell. Kirkland diapers, definitely Huggies. Kirkland vodka, some say it's Grey Goose in a different bottle. And Kirkland coffee, roasted by Starbucks. So yes, same product, same factory, but half the price or less.
Does